Hello, drifters. You came right on back. They always come back, don't they? Well, welcome to the second episode of the Love Hart channel, sponsored by Mr. Eric Hart Jr. himself. We invite you to like, comment, and subscribe, as these actions have the power to potentially keep the lights on for broke individuals like Mr. Eric Hart Jr. himself. Without further ado, I present to you the Love Hart channel. Enjoy the show.
Somewhere towards the rainbow, I looked around and realized I was alone. Somewhere towards the rainbow, I realized there's no place like... Somewhere towards the rainbow, I forgot if I was coming or going. Somewhere towards the rainbow, life started showing me somewhere under the rainbow is where the pot of gold rests. As my spirit does its best to let the Bible lead my actions, I don't look back. However, they say, you can't know where you're going if you don't know where you've been. My future lends me echoes of the past as I crash into violets that once led this pilot's wings. Yet it seems that somewhere towards the rainbow, the seams that threaded my dreams got tangled before they met the greens of the sky. I cry, realizing that it was no lie that came from my grandma's lips. No, the grass ain't greener on the other side of the rainbow, and the colors are much clearer to those who hang low. Look up above as Judy sings slow. My mind wonders of imagination that used to be. 'Cause somewhere towards the rainbow, I lost my sense of curiosity.
Somewhere towards the rainbow, my journey became too much for me. Somewhere towards the rainbow, this soul became debris from the water damage of the rain. Somewhere towards the rainbow, my eyes began to strain, staring at the sun. Somewhere towards the rainbow, my hands reached out for help and couldn't find none. Somewhere towards the rainbow, I looked around and realized I was alone. Somewhere towards the rainbow, I realized there's no place like...
I think home is a state of mind. I think home is about comfort and safety. I think home is evasive. Home is something that we're all searching for and don't really know how to find, but we know instinctively, intuitively what it feels like when we experience it. I think we have to let go of any preconceived ideas about what home is supposed to be and what it's gonna look like, and trust that inner knowing, that voice that tells us this is where I'm supposed to be.
But I will say, Eric,
I'm glad my boy's out here. He's finally moving out here.
and I say this with so much love for you. Like, you know how much I love you and how much I admire you and how much you inspire me. Obviously, going home in comparison to the bullshit, it's crazy that we've only been here for like 4 months at this point, because it feels so much longer.
I have 41 applications on Notebook. Can you believe that? I said, thanks so much for letting me know. Hopefully one of these days I'll be eligible for one of these amazing opportunities they say that's on Notebook. Have a great day.
But it's like, in comparison to what we've been going through, what you feel like, what you've been going through specifically, like...
Yo, I'm not too nervous. Yeah.
Damn. What? Nah, it looks like way better.
Honestly, I keep looking at it in the mirror like it just look unkept.
home is gonna feel like solace right now. It's gonna feel like the safety net you need, the comfort and peace that you don't get here in LA. And I'm not trying to talk you out of anything. Absolutely not, because I'm big on like you have to go where the spirit moves you at the end of the day, and it really does sound like the spirit is moving you home.
Bruh. Whose man's is this?
But what I will say is this,
We just on the side of the road. Like, who dog is that?
and like I said, I say this with so much love. I just want to have a real moment with you. Eric, you got a full ride to NYU by the grace of God. When you ain't know what you was doing next, like you said, God came in, swooped in, gave you that amazing Doritos deal. Then you got the what'd you get? That you was at that gallery, that beautiful gallery. That was so nice. The Google. You got the Google fellowship, and then you ended up getting the residency in New Haven. Like, you have been so blessed time and time and time and time again.
Let's pan to Youngblood, Eric Hart.
And it feels like being in LA, because it could be the city. Again, this city genuinely could not be for you.
We did it, Joe.
It's like, if you know in your heart of hearts that you feel like this is not the place for you to be, then of course, like, do what you have to do. Like, I mean this sincerely when I say, like, at this age, we have to do what's best for ourselves, like 1,000%. I just really want to make sure that if you go through the process of breaking this lease and going home, that it's not just off the sole fact that it was hard.
I just don't know. I really don't. I feel like it's me. I'm the problem. I keep fucking up. I can't figure this shit out. I keep making mistakes. I'm just tired, bro. Like, I feel like I just want to be a good person, bro. I swear, I just want to be a good person and just do shit how it's supposed to be done. And I can't do that. Oh, man. I just cannot get my shit together, like, at all.
Because this is a hard pursuit regardless. And I know you know that. I know you know that. And I think coming here has required a bit of humbling. But I just don't want you to make any rash decision based off that, because it's just like, I know you. I know you. And I truly believe in my heart and hearts that you can make this work. And I just don't want to see you throw in the towel just because the blessing ain't come just yet.
The first thing I'm struck by is this idea of motion and stillness. That's something that I'm grappling with a lot right now. How important it is for me to move and how important it is for me to be still. When I think about me leaving the South, it was rooted in me wanting to move towards a better life for myself. It was rooted in me wanting to be in a place where I could explore all the parts of myself freely. And I felt like I needed to leave the South in order to do that. Now I recognize that it's not really about where you are, but it's about who you are and who you're being. When I left the South, I needed to get to a place that felt more liberated and a place that would feel more liberating. What's that saying? It's something like, wherever you go, there you are, or wherever you are, there you are. I know I just butchered that, but um, I am a Southern country boy to my core. Like, it's just who I am. You know, I grew up on a ranch and raising cattle and hogs and horses and you know, being barefoot in the fields was a part of my upbringing. To my core, like the Southern sensibility of wanting to find ease in life and wanting to be connected to the earth and the natural processes of life, um, wanting to reap what I sow, wanting to feel very deeply connected and rooted and grounded to something bigger than me. I think that all comes from my southernness.
Let's see. Now it's just now 11:35. So
Good morning.
good morning.
How you feeling today?
Feel good. Feel good.
Tell us your name
My name is Vicky Jones.
and how old are you?
I I am 78 years old. Well, I am Eric Hart grandmother. Mother and grandmother.
You were born and raised in Georgia,
Right,
Macon, Georgia.
right.
And have you always lived here? Have you always lived in this area, or have you ever moved out of Macon?
And what you gonna do with this information?
Listen, man. I love the South. Look at them animals over there. There we go. Close-ups. Look at the little cow. And the other little cow. And the little horse. Is that a donkey? And you like it out here?
I love it. I love it.
What you love about it?
I just love the scenery and quietness. I love it. Where we at now, this used to be a field of vegetables, you know.
Really?
When my grandmama and granddad was over there and the children, and they had, and over there by the house over there, they had greens and peas and stuff, and out here it was like butter beans and peas and a watermelon patch, and just cleaned off out here. And Uncle Lewis, my uncle would live in Detroit. He dead now, but when he lived in Detroit, they came home and he said when they drove up and where they could see where I lived at, they hadn't been here before, and he said right in the middle of out, and he used to curse Uncle Lewis. Our cotton patch. He said right. Yeah, Uncle Lewis was a little sweetheart. That's the truth.
So you remember when all the vegetables and stuff was out here?
I remember when the watermelon was out here.
Mhm.
Cause we used to go out there in the field and just burst watermelon and eat it with our hand, you know.
When you say burst, you just throw it on the ground?
Oh, we did. Monk, he was great. You know, Monk, he was great. Him and Tim. But I remember inside the house over there where they had the greens and stuff like that. You know, they were still using that.
I think stillness is one of the most powerful tools we have to transformation. Stillness allows us to connect with ourselves, connect with our higher power, that source that some of us call God or the universe. Stillness allows us to hear the voice of God, which I really think is the voice of our highest selves. When we can get still, we can change ourselves. We can change our lives. We can change the world. I think that we can either choose stillness or be stilled. And what I mean by that is sometimes life stills us. Sometimes life causes us to pump the brakes. And I am in a space in my life where I have chosen stillness. I have chosen to embrace a more pastoral life amongst the trees. And I also feel like the universe is asking me to interrogate the ways in which I engage with that stillness.
Ladies and gentlemen, as the saying goes, you don't have to go home, but you gotta get your ass up out of here. We thank you for watching the second episode of the Love Hart channel, sponsored by Mr. Eric Hart Jr. himself, and invite you to like, comment, and subscribe, as these actions have the power to potentially keep the lights on for broke individuals like Mr. Eric Hart Jr. himself. We hope to see you next Thursday. Until next time, all the love, all the heart.